The fundamental rule of human existence is about to be rewritten. For generations, you traded your time and labor for money. But that contract is being torn up. What happens when your labor is no longer needed? When machines do it better, faster, and cheaper? The great replacement isn't just beginning. It is accelerating at a terrifying speed, already knocking at your door. The countdown to a world without human labor has reached its final moments. This is no longer science fiction. The sand is running out. We are facing a shift that will redefine what it means to be a worker. The global elite are designing a future where you are not just replaced, but made entirely obsolete. The era of human labor is ending. The question is, what comes next for you? They told you artificial intelligence would only take the repetitive jobs. That was a lie. AI is now coming for the doctors, the lawyers, and the engineers. Millions of high-paying jobs are being wiped out in silence. Corporate profits have never been higher, while the middle class is being systematically erased. When the mass unemployment hits, they will present a pre-planned solution. They will call it universal basic income. Free money given to you by the government every single month. They will sell it to you as a utopia. A life of leisure where you never have to work again. But it is a trap. The most dangerous trap ever designed. Universal basic income is not a gift. It is a digital leash. This money won't be physical cash. It will be a central bank digital currency. Every single dollar you receive will be tracked, traced, and completely condition-based. You will trade your entire financial independence for the illusion of security. Programmable money that the government has absolute control over. If you depend on the state for your survival, you can never protest against the state. Once you accept the free money, you must accept the terms and conditions. They will regulate the temperature of your own home to meet their global climate quotas. You won't be allowed to travel outside your designated zone without algorithmic permission. They will tie your income to a personal carbon credit score. Ate too much real meat? Drove your car too far? Your universal basic income will automatically shrink. You will eat the bugs and you will stay in your pod. It goes much deeper than just carbon. It is about total behavioral compliance. Post the wrong political opinion online? Attend the wrong protest? There will be no trial, no judge, and no jury. The AI algorithm will act as your executioner. Dissent will become mathematically impossible. With a single keystroke, your digital wallet is frozen. You cannot buy food. You cannot pay rent. You are completely erased from society. This is the true goal of the Great Reset. A permanent, uncrossable divide between the tech elite and the working class. They will keep you sedated with cheap entertainment, synthetic food, and digital dopamine. You will not be a citizen. You will be a dependent, living in a matrix you can never escape. The billionaires will own the AI, the robots, and all the real estate. And you will be kept completely paralyzed with virtual reality and a monthly allowance of digital government tokens. The elite do not want you to have independent wealth. They want a complete and total monopoly over everything you consume. If you own a business, you have leverage. With UBI, you are just a dependent consumer. They are centralizing the food supply and destroying the middle class on purpose. Self-reliance is a massive threat to their system. The working class is the only thing standing in the way of their absolute control. The World Economic Forum told you, you will own nothing and be happy. With a fixed universal basic income, you will never be able to afford real assets. Wall Street will own the roof over your head, and you will pay them rent forever. Even your everyday appliances will be rented. Miss a rule? Post the wrong opinion? You lose your home instantly. It is not a utopia. It is modern techno-feudalism. Your digital UBI will also be tied directly to your medical compliance. You must accept their synthetic treatments and continuous mandates. Refuse a mandate, your funds are instantly locked. They will have total control over who gets care and who gets cut off. You are not a patient. You are a recurring, mandated subscription. Health is no longer a human right. It is a condition of survival. In the past, the working class had power because they produced everything. You could strike and the economy would bleed. You had leverage. But today, a machine does not unionize. A machine does not strike. They don't need your labor anymore. Your protests mean absolutely nothing to them. If you riot, they will simply turn off your digital wallet. Without the leverage of labor, the working class has lost its voice forever. How do you keep billions of replaced, unemployed workers from revolting? You feed them endless digital dopamine. You make the virtual world far more appealing than their depressing reality. They will sedate the masses with cheap entertainment and virtual reality. Because a brainwashed, distracted, and addicted mind will never rebel. It is a digital prison, and the most terrifying part, the prisoners will love their cells. The darkest part of the Great Reset is what happens to the next generation. Children born into the UBI system will never know what it means to work. The human spirit of ambition, struggle, and creation will be completely extinguished. They won't know how to build, how to fix things, or how to fight back. They will be the perfect, obedient subjects for the New World Order. If we do not stop this now, it is the absolute end of human potential. But their master plan has one fatal, irreversible flaw. Millions of people are waking up to the UBI trap before it snaps shut. They are building parallel economies entirely outside the digital grid, producing real food, trading real value, and protecting hard assets. The globalists are panicking because they cannot control a self-reliant population. They know the truth. Without our compliance, they have absolutely no power. You must reject their digital leash at all costs. Protect your wealth with hard assets that no government can freeze or inflate. Become self-reliant. Learn a hard skill. Produce, do not just consume. Do not trade your ultimate freedom for a monthly digital ration. The window to prepare is closing faster than you think. Subscribe to Reality Decoded to survive the Great Reset.